What's up, guys? It's Nikki here from StealthShampoo, and I'm sitting with DB Sinclair.
Hello, hello, welcome.
Thank you guys for joining us on another Battleborn video. This time we're going to be showing off Deande, a Jennerit attacker. And you know what, DB? We have a full Jennerit squad moving out right now on the Void.
Some may call them degenerates, but these guys are the real deal. True Battleborn. They've flipped the script and joined Galt and the crew in honor of the last star. So a lot of backstory, a lot of history with these characters.
Scott's playing Ombre right now. DB's Rock Caldarius. And before we go engage these enemies, let's go ahead and grab something off our Helix tree. I'm going to go for Double Trouble right here after activating my Hollow Twin. I'll dash forward. So I have 3 abilities as Deande. The third ability, my ultimate, will be unlocked at level 5. That's my ultimate called Blink Storm. I'll get into that a little bit later. But Hollow Twin allows me to pop a clone of myself and cloak myself so that I could stealthily attack my enemies from behind. So I'm very familiar with being Stealth Shampoo.
Indeed.
Let's show that off right here. I do have my cloak out, and that's going to distract my enemies. On my left bumper, L2, I am able to throw my fans out for ranged combat. I'm going to pop my cloak right here and hop in behind these enemies. I do have another ability once I come out of my cloak. It allows me to dash forward, aptly named Burst Dash. Showed on this brute right here. Didn't really dash too far forward because he's right in front of me. Let me back up and cloak. And then I'll uncloak and actually dash at someone here.
How does that make you feel, having the support of a full Jennerit team behind you?
Confident, DB.
Absolutely.
That I can once again dash into someone who's directly in front of me.
Moving on.
And Scott helping out with the heals as Ombre support. Let's go ahead and grab another ability right here. We're going on all safeties off. Increases my decoy's damage. Let's see if I can show off the range of that dash here. A little bit longer range than that, but great for closing the distance on enemies who may be a little too far from your fan. So I'm cloaked right now, which is why that guy doesn't notice me. I'm trying to drop in behind this guy, but I can't quite get behind him, so we're gonna start bullying him around here in this corner. And at level 3, I'm gonna have another augmentation available. Let's grab that when it's safe.
Let's make it safe.
Of course, DB. Gonna clear all the enemies out of the area. Use those fans at range. So I don't have to close in on that enemy. Let's pick another ability right here. Going once again down the left side. Of course, you can only pick one ability from each level, so choose wisely. I'm gonna increase the damage of my war fans, which is going to help at range. These are the war fans right here. All right, hopping out. Let's go farm this shard. Don't need to walk up to it, even though I'm a melee-based stealth character. Not the tankiest character in the game, so I do have to be careful. And I do have a little bit of ranged ability, but I'm not quite as long range as Marquis. Let's go ahead and take these guys out of the area. I want to get that turret right there. I'm gonna pop my cloak in a moment here. So we got a couple enemies lined up, and then get in behind all of them.
So without the support of the constant shields that I spoiled with you last couple times around, does that change your playstyle at all as you go in with your war fans?
Oh yeah, DB. Of course, I'm not the tankiest character in the game, like I said, so I'm going to need overshields. I'm going to need heals from other characters to stay alive. Although I do have one saving grace, the stealth. I can bail out of combat stealthily, leaving a decoy for my enemies to fight if needed. So right here, I'm gonna pop a decoy. Using one of my Helix abilities, I was able to also jump away as I pop that decoy. And we're gonna take another augmentation in a moment when it's safe. Actually gonna go down the right side in a moment here. Let's go ahead and cloak. And you know what? While I'm cloaked, let's pick an augmentation. I'm going for Drain Dash this time. This build is a co-op build focused on the Hollow Twin. Let's go ahead and take out this Beastmaster.
All right,
and
quick work of that.
Group of enemies. Gonna go ahead and cloak right here. Now that my shield's been broken, hang out near Scott's sunspot. That'll be really helpful. Heal me up. We're gonna blast through this area. I didn't get that drone that I was talking about earlier, but that's alright. I can spawn another one up right here. I have plenty of shards. Let's go ahead and spend that on an assault drone.
What do we owe the pleasure?
And let's go ahead. Now, if these were multiplayer enemies, what I could do is pop that decoy, flank him, and stab them all from behind, but we don't need to be that tactical against AI. You're free to just pop the decoy and then run up to these guys. Multiplayer people will know when you pop the decoy and try to look for you. Try to look for you in your cloak. But this AI is pretty easy to slaughter. And speaking of slaughter, we have our ultimate available, which I'm going to use right here. It's called Blink Storm. Reminds you of that classic anime. Sort of just flying all over the place, chopping people up. If there's one enemy inside of your Blink Storm, it's a little bit of an aerial effect. Then that one enemy will take all of the damage. If there's multiple enemies, then Deande will quickly jump from one enemy to another to take them out. We're going to grab Roguelike right here. For 3 seconds after uncloaking, the melee strikes to an opponent's back deal additional damage. That pairs well with the element of surprise. 3 seconds after uncloaking, your skills and attacks deal extra damage. Let's go ahead and use this level 5 character now with her ultimate on the boss coming up in a moment. There's going to be another enemy at the top of the stairs though, so we're going to go ahead and pop my cloak right here. It's going to throw out the decoy and I'm going to be able to get behind him. Now, of course, if this was a multiplayer opponent, they would know I'm trying to close the distance.
Oops.
This AI can't deal.
A little overkill there. No big deal.
Best kind of kill, DB.
Yeah.
Is overkill. Alright, and because we don't have any other things to purchase here, we're going to go ahead and get the green uncommon gear in my gearbox. That'll increase my healing received. Make Ombra's job a little easier. Alright, let's go ahead. And I do have a Blink Storm available, so let's go ahead and use that on Warlord Nyx. But first off, let's pop a decoy. Go for some backstabs. And use the increased damage to increase the damage of my ultimate. Go in. There's the Blink Strike right there. Dealing a pretty good chunk of health to this boss right here. And we're going to back out for just a moment. Looks like DB's down and I don't want to go down next. Let's pop the decoy here. Where are you at, DB? You alright?
Yeah, I'm alright.
DB's alive. Got my decoy right there. That was a close one. Like I said, stealth can be your saving grace. And I do have my burst dash available right now, but I don't want to use it quite yet. Let's wait for my shields to recharge. And now let's close the distance. And now that my shields have been broken, we're gonna pop that decoy and escape, get behind the boss here.
They're using our own tech against us, StealthShampoo.
What do you mean, DB? Are these guys Jennerit?
Yeah, there's Jennerit towers that we're having to fight as well.
Oh, I didn't notice those.
Oh! Get punched!
And I do have another Blink Strike available. Let's go ahead and use that. Knock him back real quick. Oh, he's knocking me back.
I think that's what got me, was that big slam attack.
Managed to hit the Blink Strike right there. That's a good amount of health. I didn't notice we have to fight against our own technology.
Yeah.
Why is that, DB? Are you telling me the boss of this game, the main bad guy, is also a Jennerit?
Maybe. In fact, Scott was enlightening us on some of the backstory earlier, and all three of these guys making moves to the other side to fight with Gaul, realizing that that Jennerit fight might not be worth it.
Oh, let's show off that taunt real quick, DB, before we close out the video. Thanks for the lore drop, DB, and thank you guys for watching. Be sure to drop the video a like. I'm Nikki from StealthShampoo. If you want more Battleborn content, you can find me on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, StealthShampoo.
Yo, and I'm DB. You can find me on Twitter at PoonTrankDome, and you can find Battleborn on Twitter at Battleborn. And if you're digging the videos, feel free to drop a subscribe hit on the Battleborn YouTube channel. It's Battleborn Game. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you for more Battleborn on my channel.